Hello students, let us learn general science from the book Science Squared for class 5. Let us learn the chapter 9, Study of Matter. In this chapter, we shall discuss about the molecules, intermolecular spaces, states of matter, changes in states of matter, physical and chemical changes, measuring the volume, difference between mass and density, and about flotation. Let us begin the chapter. Atoms are building blocks of all matter around us. Matter is any substance that occupies space and has weight. It exists in three states, namely solid, liquid, and gas. The space occupied by a substance is called its volume. Molecules. A molecule is a group of two or more atoms that are chemically bonded together by attractive forces. For example, take a pinch of salt powder. It is made up of smaller particles. These smaller particles are only observed through a special microscope. These are called molecules. All the molecules of one material are exactly alike, but they are different from the molecules of other materials. All the molecules of the sugar are alike, but they are completely different from the molecules of salt. A molecule has all the properties of that particular material. For example, a sugar molecule is always sweet, while salt molecules is always salty. Molecules arrange themselves in various patterns. An ice crystal is made up of millions of molecules. Intermolecular space. Molecules of matter are separated by a space called intermolecular space. These molecules are held together by a force of attraction. When sugar dissolves in water, its molecules occupy empty spaces in between the molecules of water. Therefore, the volume of water does not increase by dissolving sugar. Experiment 1. Take a jar full of marbles. Now pour some sand into this jar. Shake the jar. You will notice that the sand takes up the spaces between the marbles. Solids. Molecules are closely packed in the solids. They attract each other with a greater force. Hence, a solid has a definite shape and definite volume. Liquids. Molecules of liquids are less closely packed and the intermolecular space is more then the attraction between the molecules is less. Hence, a liquid moves freely. They take the shape of the container in which they are kept, but they have definite volume. Therefore, we can say that liquids can flow and do not have a definite shape. Gases. The molecules of gases are very loosely packed. This is due to the more intermolecular spaces between them. Therefore, a gas has no definite shape nor volume. It occupies the entire space of its container. For example, the gas in the form of perfume in a bottle occupies the whole room when we open the bottle. Change of state. There are three states of matter as discussed earlier: solid, liquid and gas. These can be interchanged. Water exists as a solid in the form of ice, as a liquid in the form of water, as a gas in the form of steam. When the solid form of water, that is ice, absorbs heat, the molecules of the ice get energy and start moving freely, and the distance between the molecules will also increase. This becomes a liquid form. When water, that is the liquid form, is heated, the molecule gets more energy to become completely freely move around and forms a gaseous. Similarly, when a substance or a liquid is cooled, it changes its state from a gas to a liquid and then to a solid. Molecules of every material behaves in the same manner when they change their state. Physical and chemical changes. A physical change is the one in which the shape, size, state of a substance may change temporarily without the formation of new substance. By reversing the process, the original substance can be obtained. For example, liquid coconut oil solidifies on cooling. However, we can get the liquid oil back again by heating the solid oil. A chemical change is the one in which the shape, size, state of matter changes permanently with the formation of new substance. For example, a paper burning into ashes. Here, ashes are new substance formed which cannot be converted back to a paper. Volume. Volume of a material is a space occupied by it. A material occupies space in all the three dimensions, namely length, breadth and height. Hence, in order to measure the volume of a material, we need to measure its length, breadth and height. A rectangular block have regular shape. Volume of a rectangular block will be equal to length times breadth times height. Let us consider length is 5 cm, breadth is 2 cm and height is 3 cm. The answer is 30 cubic centimeter. When we multiply centimeters 3 times, we call it cubic cm or cc. We measure volume of the liquids by liters and milliliters. 1000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. In liquids, 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 1 milliliter. 1000 cc is equal to 1 liter. Volumes of irregular shaped solids can be measured with the help of graduated jar. Mass and weight. Quantity of matter in a substance is its mass. Earth pulls every substance towards it. The pull exerted by the earth on a substance is called its weight. In daily life, we use the word weight in the sense of mass. But scientifically, mass and weight are different. Quantity of mass will remain the same everywhere in the universe. But the weight changes according to the change in the gravity. Gravitational force of Earth is not same everywhere. At different parts of the Earth, a body will have different weights but will have same mass. Your weight on Moon will be 1/6 part of our weight on Earth. Mass is measured in grams and kilograms. Density. When you hold equal volumes of wood and iron in both the hands, you will find that the masses are different. Molecules of iron are more closely packed than those of wood. Hence, it is heavier than wood. Density is mass per unit volume of a body. Density of water is 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Aluminium is 2.7 grams heavier than the same volume of water. Iron is 30.6 grams heavier than the same volume of water. Ice is 0.9 grams lighter than the same volume of water. Gold is 19.3 grams heavier than the same volume of water. Mercury, which is a liquid, is 13.6 grams heavier than the same volume of water. Floatation. Take a big trough of water. Put an iron nail, a pebble, an iron bowl, a plastic cup, a piece of wood, and an ice cube into it. You will notice that piece of wood, plastic cup, ice cubes, iron bowl float, while the pebble and the iron nail will sink at the bottom. This is because the density of iron bowl, wood, plastic cup and ice cube is lesser than water. Hence, they float. The density of an iron nail and pebble is more than that of water, and hence they sink. Though both the nail and the bowl are made up of iron, the bowl is hollow, which increases its volume. Therefore, its density is lesser than water. Hence, the iron bowl floats. In the same way, a steel ship floats on water. Animals or human beings are able to float or swim in water because their overall density is about the same as that of water. Let us have the chapter recap. Matter is any substance that occupies space and has weight. All matter is made up of molecules. A molecule is the smallest unit of material that has all properties of that material. Molecules are separated by the intermolecular spaces in a material. Molecules are closely packed in solids, less packed in liquids, and least in gases. A gas occupies the entire space of a container. Physical change is temporary, while the chemical change is permanent. Weight changes according to the change in the gravity, but mass does not. Mass per unit volume of a body is called its density. A body floats on a liquid having a density less than the liquid. This ends our chapter 9.